What is up?
Oh yeah,
Everybody, how are y'all doing tonight? We got a
wonderful.
first time on the show, Miss Mandalorian.
Yeah.
What made you put your name as
Hello.
the Mandalorian?
I just really loved the Mandalorian and it made sense. And so I was like, you know what? I need some sort of like a Star Wars name, but it can't have like an actual Star Wars word or the word Lego in it. So I was like, I'll just do this.
Why can't it have Lego in it?
I don't know. I just didn't want to put any actual like brand names of anything in my name. I want it to be like original.
When I first started, I was trying to come up with a name, and I was going to name it Empire Bricks, and my buddy was like, "Don't do that because you're going to be like named strictly for Star Wars. And we like, can't be doing that."
You say like amongst like 15 other accounts that are named Empire Bricks, Empire Lug, Empire everything.
Well, also the irony of the fact that I've never truly built a Star Wars mock is kind of
That's true too.
hilarious on that.
You haven't gotten there yet.
I'm going though. I'm going. Look, it's gonna happen. It's give me this time next year, and it will be full forge.
That's what you said last year, though, right?
I know it was. It was. I'm actually a horrible liar.
Yeah.
And by that, I don't mean that I'm bad at lying. I mean that I'm really good at lying, so I'm always going to tell you a lie. So
our friendship means nothing.
Not really.
Makes sense.
I would tell you a lie and tell you it did, but I'll just be honest with you and tell you no.
Wait, what?
I've begged you to come to Virginia countless times.
Yeah.
I've begged you to come to a lot of places that you keep telling me no. You've stood me up. You left me outside of the restaurant 12 hours in the rain.
You just haven't paid enough yet.
Show up. Well, look.
Although you did offer to pay for me staying there and for like some kind of food part, I think, right?
I mean, I did offer you a part of the hotel.
You did try bribing me. I'll give you that.
I did offer you part of the hotel, but it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't line up.
I even messaged your wife and asked her if she minded if you went, and she said no.
She did not. Probably because she's not my wife yet.
Well,
I was going to say, Richard, you messaged the wrong person.
Well, they're engaged and planning a wedding. They're close enough.
Hey, we're like 105, 106 days away now.
Man,
Who's counting?
The app for me.
Are you like nervous yet?
I'm more nervous about like having to write my vows correctly.
Oh, dude, that's easy. There's a thing called Chat GPT.
that's what I'm nervous about. Writing my vows correctly.
Just ask Chat GPT what the greatest vows in the world are, and then change the name.
Ooh. See, she's absolutely brilliant. So
I don't know about that now. She's got you. Hold on. She decided to pick you. Are we really going to go with the brilliant part?
Yes. She made a brilliant choice. Okay, listen here. No, she's super smart. I'm very lucky.
People do good things for Make-A-Wish every day. It's just
she knew she deals with kids with oncology all the time. So she just saw something in me that, she wanted to make sure I had a good rest of my life. She said, all right, Grandpa, let's get you back to bed. Let's get you a set. Let's go.
She didn't understand that during the process when you come in and sit down and you have to sign the papers for adoption, that you're actually stuck with them until something were to happen.
There you go.
But you'll be happy. It's
I'm
just,
excited.
I mean, my wedding was a little different. I wasn't really nervous, to be honest, because I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have a wedding that was outside, and we had it all planned. We had everything set up, and like 3 days away from it was about a week and a half from the wedding. They were like, it's supposed to like pour down rain.
Yeah.
Day of. So we found a barn that was on the same property, and we spent the next week cleaning it out so we could use the barn. And I had no idea what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wore my like everybody was joking because like I went and bought like a nice pair of pants and a nice shirt. But like I literally bought at the same time a pair of Vans that were that way if they got muddy they just got destroyed. And everybody was like, "You're not wearing dress shoes," and I'm like, "Not at all.
No, not $80 dress shoes."
I'm like, if you find me in a suit and tie, probably my funeral.
There you go. You're like, I didn't choose the outfit.
Yeah.
We're both excited. We're accepting that there could be rain living in Tennessee, like because we're getting married in May on May 4th, and so, which she's the one for me because I didn't even choose that date. She offered me that date.
Well, we are in a geographical place now that you don't really think about the weather because it's 28 degrees. Yeah, it's 14 degrees here, and Cajun A-Fall's got about 6 inches of snow in Louisiana.
Jeez.
It's insane. It snowed in Florida where my family back home lives and everything.
My buddy, me and my buddy go to Disney every year, and I came back in December. November. He just went. And we were joking, and I kept telling him he needed to cancel his trip because of the icy conditions that were going to be down there. And I literally texted him today, and I was like, "How's that snow, bastard?" Like, I could not imagine being at Disney during the snow. Like, nobody in Florida knows what to do when it snows.
No,
not at all.
That would be cool to be at Disney while it snows, though. I will admit that.
But like, I don't feel like when it rains, Disney don't stop anything because it's not like real rain down there. Yeah. Like it drizzles for like 5 minutes every day.
Yeah.
But like if it was like an actual like I don't know if they would shut down the rides.
No, it literally like pours for like 3 hours and then all of a sudden it stops. Like in Florida, we have like an afternoon like really bad rainstorm like all the time. And then it just stops and everyone pretends it didn't happen and goes back. Like when I was at Disney earlier last year, it was literally like a downpour for like 45 minutes and then everyone just like hid under stuff and like wore ponchos and then all of a sudden everybody went back out.
And then it's probably humid as heck after that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
The $60 ponchos.
Yeah.
You have to bring your own poncho in your bag.
Yeah. We do got some people in the house. Mr. Rob Claxton.
Yes, sir.
What is going on, everyone? We got David Kraus that says, "What is up?" We got Papa Trip that says, "Evening, y'all." Cajun A-Ball says, "Good freezing evening, everyone." Like I said, he's got some snow going on right now. Papa Trip says, "Richard, strong hat game tonight, man. If you only knew how many of these hats I actually owned."
What you got? Is it Wrangler?
Dale Earnhardt Wrangler, baby.
There you go.
David Kraus says, "Before my wedding, they locked me and my best man in a bar and told me it was open for us." That's a pretty cool thing. I don't know if any of y'all remember him, but Mark McCann, Mark that was on here the show with me, we couldn't figure out what to do for like a bachelor party because I got married like smack dab in the middle of COVID. So we literally went to Concord Mills, which is the big mall in Charlotte, and like went to like the stores. We went and hung out at like the Lego store, and we ate at like a very nice barbecue restaurant down there.
Yeah.
And that was it. It wasn't anything too crazy. I didn't get locked in a bar. It's K today says hello everyone. Nate Builds is in the house.
Nate Builds, it's been a minute.
Haley says my girlfriend's here. So
is that your girlfriend or mine?
Do what?
Was that your girlfriend or mine?
I'm not sure. It depends on how much money's involved. Everything is for sale.
Except that attitude. That thing's priceless. Your attitude, Richard, priceless. Oh yeah, I know. I my roommate is my best man, and so I'm curious to see what he has planned. Because I think.
Go ahead.
What? There's gonna be a bachelor party, but like, I don't drink. The rest of it, like a whole bunch of them, don't drink, and like don't do drugs, and so like there's not.
Man, that's gonna be boring.
And then like So we've planned, like, I think we're gonna try to camp at this like really nice resort where you can stay in the lodge, which is an arm and a leg, but then none of us are good at golfing. And so, and like half of us, or a little bit more than everyone but 2 people, because there's 6 of us in total, so 4 of us all work together. And so it's just gonna be fun to watch all of us try to play golf and absolutely suck and drive golf carts around. And so
Golfing is better if you are drinking,
yes.
but I don't drink either.
Well, I don't know why I said yes, because I don't know, because I don't really play golf nor drink, so I don't know if
I can
that's
tell you what's
accurate
gonna
or
happen.
not.
In
I'm just
theory-
excited
Drew's
to
gonna
drive
pull
the
his
golf cart.
Yeah, Drew's gonna pull his little RC car out of the golf cart.
Yeah. Oh, you know what, Gene? I'm gonna pull something up on here to show you what I get to build at work on my lunch.
So is there anything Lego in the wedding at all?
I really want to do where people can make their own person, but I don't want to spend the money on it. We've talked about doing like the bride and groom on the cake being out of Lego. I don't know. It's more like picking a Star Wars song that doesn't sound like Star Wars for it to be in there kind of thing. Because she's
Get
like,
married to the Duel of the Fates.
I know, right? Walking down to the Duel of the Fates, that would have been hilarious.
As long as she don't know, you could possibly get away with that.
But the thing is, there's some that she likes. I want to do the Ewok celebration where they're all like, yup, 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 yup. They just scream for a while. It's hilarious.
What's the one that's like nice and mild? Is it like Across the Stars or something like that?
Yeah, like Across the Galaxy. There's also Han and Leia's song. That's really like, it does sound a little bit Star Wars, but it's a lot more peaceful and like one that like people could be sitting down to kind of thing.
You could really spice it up and do the Luke and Leia song.
Hey, pause. So that's the other thing. So one of my coworkers just got married and he sent out thank you cards, and the company is a Brother and Sister Wedding Co. That's their company name. I was like, ooh, I know we're in Tennessee, but still. Like, pause.
I just moved there from Alabama.
Yeah. It's a co-op business right there. All right, Gene, you'll appreciate this.
They're like, out of all these names, you couldn't have picked something a little better.
I know. All right.
Gene's not going to appreciate anything.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know, right?
I have that one.
Oh, yeah? Sorry, this is a non-Lego thing, but Gene will appreciate it. So, can you see that now? Yeah, there you go. There you go, Gene.
Yeah.
So I've been working on, whoops. Why is it going in reverse? There we go. So I've been working on this shelf thing that goes up and around, blah, blah, blah. It looks better not in this form, but then we started doing a whole rock garden version.
And
we just have all this left
at work.
Yeah, I get to build it at work for free. So like we built saunas and stuff, and we use stones as like the entryway into the doorway, and they just have a whole bunch of leftover stones, and like they might use it for a future project, and all of it is scrap wood from our CNC machine and stuff from the cabinet shop, and the stones were just left over, and so I go down to framing, take all their stuff, I take their tools.
If you're wondering, this is the part of the show where you get your wife and you see them and just be like, look, Lego isn't that nerdy.
There can always be more nerdum. Hey, but at least I'm touching rocks. I'm going outside, Mom.
Just because you bring the rocks inside doesn't mean
I'm using power tools, okay? I got my Wyobi.
I hate Wyobi.
Have you seen that one video on Instagram where he's like, he hires a contractor. He's like, oh yeah, that thing is like leaking, and he does like the zzz, and then he turns around and he like spits his coffee and sees the contractor's using Ryobi, and he's like trying to get the guy out of there, and he's like, oh, don't worry, I actually like the water feature. He's like, but it's in your basement. It's going everywhere. It's gonna mold. It's okay. The kids will probably like playing in it. It's crossing electrical. I can fix this today. No, it's good. It'll work how it should.
My favorite one is where it shows
So
that
Drew,
guy, like the job foreman, and he's always looking at stuff go wrong and like how people are doing stuff.
Oh yeah, it's something Friday.
Yeah.
say Drew,
Yeah.
that's what's sitting in my dining room in a box that I can't even open and see the real box until
Mm,
Wednesday on my birthday.
There you go, making her wait. That's nice. I finally came across that image. I'm like, I bet you that's what Gene has. I think I saw it on Facebook Marketplace. Ugh.
I officially do not understand how this connects. I
What do you
may
do?
I may
What
or
is
may not be building some of the worst instructions.
From Brick Arm, or not Brick Arms, but Brick Mania.
No, I'm trying to build something different.
Is that a blue brick set?
No, it's Lego. It's just I don't
So
know.
Maddie, what got you into Animal Crossings?
So, okay, obviously I collect Lego Star Wars as my primary form of Lego consumption. But I love video games. So Minecraft Lego sets, I have like a big collection of those and everything. And I don't know, the Animal Crossing ones, my boyfriend Swole Bricks, he's also a Lego guy. He told me, he was like, okay, if you want to like complete a whole collection of like a theme, Animal Crossing is really new and you love Animal Crossing. He's like, why don't you complete the whole theme, and as sets come out you'll have like the whole theme from when it started. And I was like, that's an amazing idea, because I've never been able to do that. So I'm deciding to collect the entire Animal Crossing theme so I can have like all of the first Animal Crossing sets and everything. But I just like the Nintendo Switch game. And the sets are really cute. And I have a whole spiel of why the sets are really good. Everything is printed. There's no stickers in any of the Animal Crossing sets. Every single thing is printed. There's so much detail. And there's all these custom head molds on all of the figures. So it's like,
So are you doing like the whole line of Animal Crossing?
yeah, because I mean, I think there's less than maybe 10 sets that have come out, because they've only started coming out for 2 years.
No, there's a ton. They started in like the 70s. It's called Fabuland.
Oh,
Now she's got to collect all the Fabuland.
no, I'm okay.
Well, that's a better completionist issue to get into than what we did. I mean, see that back there?
Yeah.
That's every modular.
Wow.
Yeah.
Easy
Well,
to say when you're a Bricklink store, you have all the bricks.
It's easy to say when you have somebody that travels 5 hours north to buy 2 sets that you really need for you at a cheaper discounted price.
Two of
Two
them.
or three of them.
I'm sorry, Richard got 2 of them used for us, and then he got 2 new ones for us.
There you go.
So they were all. No, I got the used ones from Flat.
I will say have you ever been to like a Lego convention, Maddie?
I've only been to Brick Fair, Virginia this past year.
You were there?
Yeah.
Really?
I was there only on one of the, not a public day. I was on the day before the first public day on Thursday, I believe. And I was with all of like my creator friends there. And that's actually where I met Bryce, like my boyfriend, in person, because he was with all the Lego people there. And so we had like known each other through social media, but then we met in person, and then we were like, oh my gosh, you're really cool. And then we continued to hang out.
I was there, but I like, it's so funny because everybody's got the like little like clique of people they hang out with, and mine has always been the same.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I was at the public day, because I would have actually seen a lot more people, but also like I'm not necessarily good at, I feel like, recognizing people from social media at a convention. So I don't know who I would see and be like, oh my gosh, I know you. So
Especially when 90% of this hobby, no one shows their face.
yeah. Also, like, I don't know people's actual names. I just know their usernames. And so then I'm like, oh, you know so-and-so. And they're like, no, I know like Jim. And I'm like, I have no idea who that is. Like, so there's a lot of like overlap with like who is who, what do they look like? Yeah.
When Haley, so she was never into like going to Lego conventions, and I went to her first one. I went to like 5 or 6 before she ever went, and she went to one in Raleigh with me. And the one in Raleigh is nowhere near as big as Brick Fair, but it's different because at Brick Fair, when you're set up displaying, there's like certain people will talk to you, but it's not like, I'm talking about like the public days. People will talk to you, but they will like literally look at this like masterpiece that you've created that's 25 foot tall, and they just like smile and nod. And like Raleigh, like everyone in the, like they're coming up to you, they're asking you questions. They're like, it's like they know about what's going on. I spent, all I did was take the church with me at a little show down by my house. And I had a conversation with somebody that was probably 13 years old that lasted for like an hour and a half because he knew more about the stuff that I had built than I did.
Wow.
But she didn't understand that like there's these people that are going to come up and talk to me, and like she saw a kid that like I'm nowhere near like popular or big, but she saw a kid that like wigged out when he met me, and she was like, he came up to me, that's what she's talking about. He was like, he handed me a Sharpie and he was like, "Oh my God, can you sign my arm?" And I was like, I don't know where your mom is, but I'm not signing that unless I get some type of like parental consent. And he was like, "Oh no, it's fine." He like showed me his other arm. He's like, "M&R signed my other arm." And I was like, okay.
That's funny.
That's so random. That's so funny though. Sign my arm.
Sign my arm. At
Whatever
least
you want.
it could have been his forehead.
Yeah. I'd
That
love
would've
to
been
sign that, baby.
So going back to the Animal Crossing, at going off of what's been released, how much have you collected?
Let's see. Let's go on to the Lego website. When I type in the word L on my computer, it just comes up. Like I don't even need, like I type in letter L and then it's just lego.com.
There you go.
Okay, shop, sets by theme.
She's not addicted. She can stop anytime.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm just really passionate.
We need to do that. We need to have we need to have a guest that we're pretty comfortable with, and we just need to have like a straight AA meeting for 2 hours.
I will say I never had, this is an aside, but I've never had any like off-brand brick sets. I've only ever had Lego, and just this past year I started getting a few different like sets that are not like official Lego or like alternative brick building brands. And honestly, there's some really fun little creative things out there that I didn't expect. So I've broadened my horizons, which has been exciting.
I will honestly say that out of everything there is out there, there's not been anything that truly interests me, just because I am not a set builder. So like when I see something that I want, like I really love Halo, but like all the stuff that like Mega Bloks did, there's people out there that's designed stuff out of Lego that's just so much better. So I've never really seen like that aspect of it. But I really want some of the Pokemon stuff from Mega Bloks.
Yes, I got those for my cousin for Christmas. He loves Pokemon because, well, obviously, like we have each other on Pokemon Go, but
we all do.
Yeah, I love Pokemon. And I got my cousin some of those sets because I was like, he really likes Lego and building stuff, and then he likes Pokemon. I was like, this is perfect for you. So I think that's like a great, like, there's an audience definitely for it, but I more so lean towards, there's a lot of little cutesy, girly little botanical sorts of things that Lego doesn't make, or like fun little buildings and stuff like that they don't have as modulars, or they're really large or something. So there's some like off-brand stuff that I found that's very like cutesy things. And they also, a lot of them have light kits already with them.
It's the worst name for a company ever.
Oh my gosh. I was just talking about this. I was like, I can't even say it out loud, but currently they are sending me one of their new things that looks really cute with lights that I'm going to do a video about. I'm just going to have to like hold it up and being like, I got this today. I feel so bad.
Check my mailbox and there from Funhole.
I will say also Brickcraft, really, really cute stuff. And they have like super cute Valentine's Day little things, which are exciting.
Brickcraft is the one who done all of the Grinch ones, right?
Yes. Yeah, they have some cool
I will
ones.
honestly say that I'm too much of a purist to go to any of that. Which, ironically, it's very ironic because I don't use. I'm literally building an entire mock, and like 90% of the crap that's involved in it that isn't bricks and plates and tiles is I have. God, I hate saying this out loud, but I probably have a $3,000 army that not a single bit of it is actual Lego pieces that are at least not reprinted on.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a market for some stuff that Lego doesn't make, but I will say they have some really cool new like ideas sorts of things that I'm very interested. Like there's a new set that's like possibly a jellyfish models. That's an idea set, and there's like different posable little different species of jellyfish. And since I love biology, I think that's a neat little display thing. So I'm excited about that.
There's a bunch of. Are you talking about like on the Lego Ideas website?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of really cool stuff on there. It's just really sad to know that stuff is so much better than what you're ever going to get out of a Lego set, but it'll never exist.
Yeah.
I have beef with the rock gemstone set that's coming out. That was a Lego Ideas. It's getting turned into a real set or whatever. What they showed as like what the actual set is going to be, it's so odd. I really dislike it.
What's up, Hive?
They destroyed like the I mean, you being a Disney fan, did you not see the Mickey thing before it became the actual set?
Yeah.
What's up, Hive?
Yeah, there's some interesting things that have happened, but I'm really hoping that since they did a good job with the insects, like I really like the 3 insects they did.
Yeah, those were cool.
So hopefully the jellyfish will be cute because I think they do a fairly good job at like posable model animals. So
there's at Brick Fair last year, did you see the girl who had it was like 3 jellyfish and all of their I don't know what you call them, tentacles, whatever they are. They all like moved and floated.
I did see that.
Is that Aubrey?
I don't know who it is. She had a whole table set up and everything had like some type of movement attached to it.
It's like a whole coral reef, right?
No. This was just like one of it was Winnie the Pooh and like it was what else did she have? It was like one was Winnie the Pooh. She has like I know a bunch of people have it now, but like the magician that touches the box and like the rabbit pops out and then she touches the box again and it closes.
Okay, so I'm looking and I'm currently missing 3 sets from the Animal Crossing.
Out of
how deep are you trying to go in this though?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 11, so I pretty much have all of them, but they are the most expensive ones that I'm missing. So there's 2 buildings that are called, I don't know how much you guys know about the game, but there's a little main building in the game called Nook's Cranny, which is like Tom Nook, the main character. It's like the main kind of menu building. So when you're traveling around the little game, you can go into this main menu building to like do certain tasks and things like that. So it's like that little building, and then one of the villagers' houses, because each of them kind of get like different stock furniture they put as each individual little villager when they load it into the game. So that one's $74. I don't have that one. I have this smaller one that's $20, another one. Then I don't have this girl, Isabel. She's like one of the characters in the game. Her house is $40. I don't have that. I have this little boat one. I have a birthday party one. I have the airport one, which is very cute. And then I don't have the main plaza, where that's like the main building, and then the little shop is Nook's Cranny. And so I don't have the main plaza building, which is $80.
How deep are you trying to get in like the collectible side of it, like collecting them all? Because all of the Japanese boxes are all different than the American ones.
Don't tell me that.
They are. Harold.
Okay, I'm just
No
trying to
more bricks.
complete.
Got 'em.
I'm just trying to complete the sets. I'm not gonna let myself get to the boxes and any of that.
You say that, but
There's already like so many things wrong with me with I need to like complete things and have it. I can't start that now. but I will say, yeah, I just want the sets and I'm just missing the plaza one chick's house and the shop. So that's 74 plus 40 plus 80.
So 190.
Yeah.
that's not too bad.
So I got a cool $200 to invest to have the complete.
That's
collection.
nothing. You should just buy that.
Oh, my
Welcome to my world. Just do it. That's him. Well, why don't you just buy $600 worth of Lego? I don't know.
See, I recently had to pay over $300 in. Oh, I just wanted to focus in lizard veterinary bills. So
What kind of lizard do you have?
I have. Why did this do that? This camera, okay, actually there's something really wrong with this camera because it's a good camera. I think it's like the C90 something Logitech camera. But I did like some sort of a zoom for some sort of something for my job and it did this the entire time and it was really humiliating because I could not resolve it.
It's K today said that he got his wife all the sets.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. But I have my lizards that I have 3 leopard geckos, 2 crested geckos, a corn snake, a ball python, hissing cockroaches, desert beetles, and domino cockroaches.
Dang.
So I have a lot of friends in my house.
I used to help a lady that had a bunch of they down here in there's a city called Kernersville, and it started out as just like a normal like kind of like mom and pop pet store. But the guy who owned it was really big into snakes, and there was a lot of there's actually like 4 or 5 places around here that have venomous snake shows. So you have like these idiots that go and buy these snakes, and they get them home and realize they can't take care of them. So I've handled just about like everything that most people shouldn't touch, and like Haley hates that about me because there's nothing in the world that scares me. Like I don't mind like anything. I want a bearded dragon so bad, but I
used to have one. Yeah.
I have a cat and a dog, and it's like those two together are enough to take care of. I don't need anything else.
Yeah, I had a bearded dragon for like 12 years. And then my current lizards that have the vet issues, they're just getting older. Like one of them's like I think 15, and so they just have like kind of like artifacts of old age. Those are some of like the issues that they're having are just old age related.
Will, I didn't get those from the Picker Brick Wall. I bought those off of Picker Brick online. That's the only. I'll never find anything on the Picker Brick Wall ever. I despise the Picker Brick Wall. I'm like the only person that doesn't care for it.
I've never
I love
used
the Pick a Brick Wall.
I posted that video today. I can't wait for that order to come in. I ordered 1,000 2x2 dark bluish gray tiles.
You didn't use it over your backside?
Must be nice to have money.
I just ordered another order yesterday with 700 1x2 clear tiles.
Are you doing a mock?
Yeah, you got to realize it's 15 feet long. I did not know I was going to need that many window pieces. I made the I guess promise that I was not going to. All my windows and doors are brick built. So every window that I have that's 4 plates wide and 10 tall, that's 40 pieces in each window. Haley said
Lego. That's funny.
On the floor.
Like I would like the way I look at it is Gene has a Bricklink store.
Did you pick the Batmobile?
I will almost bet that I have somewhere in the same vicinity of parts as he does downstairs.
Probably pretty close.
No way.
Do what?
Corey said no way.
I don't know about that.
Start counting.
I have 15,000 1x2 light blue translucent plates, and that's just that one piece. And don't go counting pins. Pins don't count.
Oh, pins or pens?
Pins, like the black pins. Yeah, the castle had 130,000 pieces in it. And that was just the castle. That wasn't including everything else.
Well, if you have almost 10,000 troopers?
No, I ain't
Not
got
troopers. No, how many? No. If you have almost 10,000 Falcon Knights, sorry,
I don't have 10,000.
How many do you have?
I think the total number ended up being 17 something. With
17,000?
No, 1,700.
Oh.
I got 1,700 with like both styles.
Now, does Shy have 10,000?
No, Shy has, I think, 4.
Okay. It was the race to 1,000 that you were trying to do.
No, I wasn't jumping in it at all. I only wanted 400 of them, and then people kept offering them to me for next to nothing. And then, like, Lug Bulk rolled around, and I was like, well, I might as well get another 250 of them. And then my goal was to get 1,000. I got 1,000, and then my goal was to stop, and I ended up getting 1,500 more. Or no, sorry, 500 more to make it 1,500.
Yeah.
And then whenever the red ones were put on the Pick-a-Brick or the Build a Minifigure section, I went to like 3 or 4 stores, and they let me go in the back and just grab all I wanted.
Okay, for the record, I used to say you're not addicted. You can stop anytime you want. But when you say your goal is to do nothing, but you bought 500 more, I think that just defeated the whole I'm not addicted thing.
I never said I wasn't addicted. Technically, Gene, you shouldn't be talking about that because you're an enabler.
Look how cute this is. She has a little shirt and her arms are like double printed to have her little sleeves. This is so adorable.
Now, do you plan on getting into mocking?
Look how cute this is.
That's adorable. It's so cute.
Is this a collab for next Brick Fair, Virginia?
Yeah,
Animal Crossing meets the
this is our mock. I'm gonna put this little one on like all your guys' sets and be like, I contributed so much.
Somebody like there. So once you start getting into like conventions and you seeing some like actual weird stuff that goes down, every year for the past 2 years, I've been to at least 2 conventions a year where somebody gives me a Jack Stone minifig. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know who does it, but I keep getting them.
Jack Stone.
I'm not going to pull the tank tracks out and do them right now.
Well, I got a guy whose name is Stony.
Stony?
I call him Stony McBlaze.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Or what's it? We got another guy whose his real name is Michael, but he changed it to Thumper.
Why?
I don't know.
Like legal name Thumper?
Yes, legal name is Thumper.
Well, from now on, you have to call me Nighthawk.
That's funny. There's a guy I met who calls his cousin, whose name is Christopher, Topher.
That doesn't make any sense.
And gets the last name of Christopher.
Yeah.
He was very excited to tell me that. Because he asked me, because he owns the RC store, and he was like, is that 2 C's or 2 G's in your last name?
No more said that he knows who does the Jack Stone.
Who?
Who? Tell me who. I must know.
He's like, it's me. It is I.
I am him.
I am me. We are we.
I'm gonna start putting. Haley went through all the Lego sets that I didn't want and took out all the dark bluish gray bricks and plates and everything, so I can sit here and add them to these sets that I'm trying, or like stuff I'm trying to complete.
Is she gonna do another mock?
Me?
No, is she?
Oh, I don't know. She technically still has to fix the one she has. That's a question for her while she's on here.
Hey, we. A widowy insane.
Look, it's widowy. Not funny.
That's my favorite thing to do at work. I go, hello, my princess. How are you today? Widowy, so beautiful.
What is that kid's name online? Is like the iPad kid?
Oh yeah. Hello, my princess. I hate that so much. Widowy, so wonderful. I love the average Reddit user. That one makes me laugh. Because we had a guy who used to work there that sounded exactly like that.
My favorite here lately have been the Subaru customers that come in and they were like, well, I looked on a couple forums. It's like, sweet. Let me tell you what happens in the real world.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's some unique people out there, let me tell you.
There's a lot of unique people out there. And they all own Subarus.
Yeah. And Fords. Looking at you, Gene.
Richard, you go at them with, I've got 5 years of training and 10 years of experience. Please tell me what your forum told you.
No. I usually let them finish. My favorite is whenever they go through something, especially like here lately. They're like, well, I got this notice in the mail that my vehicle has a recall. And I'm like, oh, really? Which one is it? They're like, oh, well, it's a recall for a navigation update. I'm like, sweet. Do you want us to do that while we're here? Yeah. Are you going to pay to have the navigation installed first?
Oh, man. I love warranty jobs. Oh.
Sir, if you would come right this way, we have a seat for you right outside. It's on the highway.
It's in your own same car. And for $3.99, you can go back to where you came from.
Normally, it's the people that come in like that are hilarious. They always buy like a cheaper model than what they think they should have. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, ever since I bought this car, my backup sensors aren't working. I'm like, well, do you see the holes in the bumper that have the sensors in them? They're like, no. Exactly. No more. Haley said I need to fix the one I have, and my anxiety is too high to do another one. How is it too high? All you got to do is put the pieces in. We got it. Just give me your credit card. I will have it done. Bill Cho says, yo, from Kaplan. What's going on, man? How are you doing? I need to, I don't know. I guess if Haley wanted to do something, I would need to find something that would work. I tried like 3 or 4 other images, and the resolution was too good on them to let me like dumb them down. It just looked like a blob on the end.
You are a blob.
Hey, we do not size discriminate on here.
I just thought of, but there's so much of you. Can't you spare some?
Sir, may I please have another?
May I please have the crumbs? Please, sire. Please. I am just a young boy.
That's what I need to do. I need to just like tear apart Bastogne now and build another castle.
There you go. Please, sire.
Oh, I do want to tell you, by the way, everybody out there watching, I know that me and Drew, did you bring in some mocks this week?
I did a few.
So I have I have one for you that you're going to think is just absolutely amazing.
That's a lot writing on that one.
I have one that I will go down fighting and say that it might be the best mock I've ever shown in here, and you will never guess what it is.
It's mine.
Maddie, you said you got to leave in a little while, right?
Like 9:15.
Do you want us to do the mocks while you're on here, or do you want us to wait till after?
Sure. What is this? You guys like show?
So, like Drew was saying beforehand, me and Drew don't really care for Lego sets. Lego sets are just kind of boring. I've been around the game too much to like modulars are the only thing that really I think are worth it. Anything other than modulars
And castle sets, take that back.
Yeah, but castle sets are just modulars, are they not?
Sure. Whatever.
Accept your defeat. So me and Drew used to always talk about, and I saw that, by the way. You're fired.
Good. Thank God.
Me and Drew used to talk all the time about bringing, instead of like you go to people's shows and podcasts and they show off Lego sets and like what's coming out. We still show what's coming out, but unfortunately, the only thing I've seen lately is I keep seeing the Pirates of the Caribbean dropping. Don't know the price yet, other than they think that it's going to be $250. It's an 18+ set. So I don't think that price point is actually bad for what it is, depending on what it looks like.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a micro build the way that Lego's going, but who knows?
Depends on the Disney tax.
Yeah, that too. I didn't even think about that. But so we take and go online and find people's mocks that they've made. Bring them in, give them credit, tell people to go look at their stuff. Most of these people don't know that we're doing this to them. Some people do. I had a guy that I kind of like reached out to him and I was like, hey, I want to show this off, but I keep trying to save these pictures and the resolution looks like ass. And he was like, I got you. And he sent them to me in email. But I have some stuff that's going to be pretty crazy. If you want to do it, Drew, I'll let you go first. Basically, all we do, Maddie, is look at them, say what we think about them. If you don't like something, if you think something should be changed, don't be afraid to say whatever, because me and Drew used to just tell everybody that everything was good, and we got told not to do that. So if you don't like something, don't worry about somebody's feelings. Hurt them.
Well, I don't personally build a lot of mocks, but I've only made like a few small things, but I'm interested to see.
Well, then what we're probably going to show you is going to be out of like.
As he refrains from what he just.
Well, no, I was just going to like everything that you normally show is a little bit more crazier than what you're going to like. Like most of the stuff we've showed each other, I've never even seen at a convention.
Yeah. So this dude built a castle. Looks like a Lion Knight's castle. Immediate 0 because
I was gonna say it fails for the team
because wrong team. But what's cool is it's off the actual set. So it's the Lion Knight set, the castle, and he's built off of it, or she. I don't know who this is. I don't remember. But I think it looks great because this definitely looks, by the way that this door handle looks, it looks like they're in a small apartment or in a college. And for this size of mock in a college, let me tell you, that's
I really
impressive.
like I don't know what you call them, the roofs, the spires.
Yes. Oh, look at, dude, the old Atlantis up here with the golds. That's nice. Not really scale, but nice. And somehow there's a skeleton up here. But either way, Prince of Persia knife. But I don't know. I think he did well, or she, whoever this is. I don't remember. But it looks good. I'm happy about it. And I always appreciate someone who can build off of a set that's already been done.
When I first seen that, I thought you that looked similar to something I'm going to show you later.
Ew.
But not quite. Take it like a man.
Then I brought this one. That's more of a majestic castle.
Wow.
Very, very big. We got people working on the roof over there just for scale. Looks very nice. I like it's almost like it's like Italian kind of style with the white brick and brown roofs. It's very nice in the oval shape. I wish there was more to it than just nothing in the center and around it. I wish there was more character, but it still looks good. Still impressive.
Mm-hmm. This one's very aesthetic. And I
Yes.
like the texture on the roofs.
Mm-hmm.
I like that color.
like-
combination.
I like the chicken at the very top up here.
Is it supposed to be like a weather vane?
I think so. But the gold chicken's like $5. And then this is the last one. I brought all castles today because I'm inspired to build my own castle from my hometown. But I like this one. I always like a good photo-esque picture, a very
That's a really cool
juxtaposed
with
picture.
the mountains in the back. That's kind of
Dude.
like Game of Thrones feeling, though.
Yeah, dude, look at he has like custom printed shields and the flags too. They look like moon sparrows or something, but either way, it almost looked like dwarf hammers that I thought was kind of cool.
They almost kind of reminds me. I know it's not him because I could tell about like the fabric, but
Yeah.
Distorted Brick, the guy who done all the flags for me.
Yeah, but his foliage looks really good, really nice. Very impressed.
Very nice.
Very
I like-
nice, great success. Ooh la la.
All right, so let me go into here. First one is just for you. This is a guy named Tim Builds.
Yeah.
It's very, very, to me at least, Skyrim feeling.
I love
It's-
Skyrim.
It's like a little village.
Very nice.
It's got, the barracks, the
Yeah,
bell
welcome to my
tower.
village. This is my hometown.
The only thing that I don't like about this is I don't feel like there's enough foliage in the grass. Like, I don't know.
They
it
need
needs-
Battlefield over there.
it needs some more.
Yeah, the trail's a little bare.
But I mean, there is elevation changes. I do like the fact that it's not all the same height.
I like
But-
that. Yeah.
But this felt like very video gamey to me because like he definitely has like the farm right here because it's got the plants and everything. It's got the bushes, I guess like cabbage and stuff. Over here, that the bell tower definitely feels like the church.
Is this finished?
I don't know because the pictures that I have show like more being added to it. So I think this
Right.
might be finished, but he's adding more to the actual mock itself. What is that? What is that? What is
Is that alcohol?
Look at that.
Is that my brother in Christ?
I really like the little beehive section
Oh,
too,
yeah,
where
those
they're gathering
That's
honey.
really cool.
It's like the wood stacked.
Yeah, I like how things kind of look like imperfect intentionally because it makes it look very natural.
Yeah. And everywhere you look on here, there's like a little scene,
Mhm.
which is pretty cool. But I mean, it's pretty big for what it is. And if he's
Yeah.
building more to it, he's definitely going to have a good little showpiece.
Just needs more foliage.
Yeah,
I like the broken statue. That's cool.
yeah.
Oh wow.
He's got a
Oh,
black
the forge. Yeah.
and then that to me is like a lot of just snot bricks and tiles.
Yeah.
I love when people do that.
Uh-huh. I wish his was a little bit more organized. It just looks a little sloppy. Like so right where the arches for the window is, that's like a beautiful piece like that he's created there. And with it being everywhere, it takes like everything else being a little out of place and falling and stuff and too many gaps, it takes away from the architecture of that window,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Also, that he
I
put
think
the
it's just
white.
too jumbled.
He put the white on the inside, which blocks the like. If it was black and you'd be able to tell it was see through.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool. And then this is another part of it
Nice.
where he's building on. But this right here, Rogue Bricks Lug built this. This is really cool. I just hate that I couldn't get like a good picture because it's so big.
Woo!
Yeah. But
What's up, B Fab?
I'm able to kind of scroll in a little bit. What's up, B-Fab?
Oh, that rock looks nice.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I just wish I had like
It's
clear
huge.
more
Oh yeah.
close pictures.
Wow.
Now this is one that like was a huge collaboration.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is beautiful. And
I love
is
this
not
stuff.
this is not the one that I'm even talking about.
I
I'm
love
not
this.
thing.
I love this.
This is though the first mock I've ever seen with this much done with like Japanese culture
I love this.
or Asian culture.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
And then this is like the other
Oh.
side of it.
It
It
just
almost
keeps
looks-
going.
Yeah, like look how beautiful that is.
Yeah.
Oh,
That texture.
so much care and detail.
And that building back there is like flawless.
Oh,
Those
technically,
rock-
that's a castle.
yeah,
Technically, it's a Shogun castle.
but it's. I mean, I can't wait to hopefully see this in person.
Dude, their river bush,
Where am I going?
right above your hand.
Right here?
Oh.
So nice. That looks like all wands.
Yeah, it is. You can look right
Oh.
here.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a ton of wands.
I'm hoping if I see this, I can get some. Yeah, but they are so cheap. I bought a whole entire, like, I think I got
bought a whole bag of jelly beans.
I think I got 1,000 of them for like $11.
There I was.
That's
buying-
11 cents a piece.
Do what? You can get them
Oh,
cheap.
that's 1.1 cents a piece. My bad.
Brickman Studios is the guy who built this. I don't know if you've ever played this game, but The Witcher,
Oh, that came across my
Yeah.
feed.
that tree.
That's yeah.
Impressive. Dark. but
Yeah,
impressive.
like I love that tree. There's so many like dinosaur and dragon tails put in there. And then
Dragon tails.
all of the like mop heads to be like weeds
Oh wow.
or like dead grass.
Dead grass.
Dead grass. But I
What
thought
about
that was really cool.
The
But-
little circly plants in that are sick.
This right here, I will go ahead and say I know it's 2024. We've just started. I don't know what I think.
You mean
the best
2025?
Yeah, I mean 2025. 2020 ended. I
What
don't
an
know
idiot.
what the best mock we brought last year is, and I know it's still in January. But I am gonna say I'll set a challenge to Drew. You have to beat this.
Okay,
And
done.
Before I do this,
Already beaten.
what theme do you think this is?
Halo.
No.
Okay, wait. Is it a movie series?
No.
Is it a TV series?
No, it's a point in time of American history.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, like Civil War or
Just,
before?
just tell me. Just tell me to unveil it.
Don't tell me it was sometime in early 2000.
It was actually COVID-19.
Really?
No.
Oh,
Are you ready?
yes. Oh, wow.
The Wild West.
Whoa.
That's really good.
And I have up close pictures.
Nice.
That is cool.
Like, I mean, you have like the downtown saloon, all this rock work that shows all these different like textures. You got the train.
So during the Civil War, this was either before or after the Civil War.
But like, I love how there's just like, I mean, he's got like the horse up here. It's the hobby horse head with like some brick built legs to show off like the, like I sat here and studied some of these pictures. I mean, it's, to me, it is absolutely like, I don't think that there's going to be anything that beats this.
Now, did they say what type of the railroad that they did?
I think it's in here.
But I mean, like, is it the Union Pacific,
Oh, that,
Transcontinental,
I don't know that.
the
I
R&R?
think the train actually says something on the side of it though. Like,
Say
look,
that, that'll be a good tell of if it's pre or post
look at that.
Civil War. That's nice.
Anything. The hairpiece.
Mhm.
That's got to be custom. A lot of Indiana Jones figures.
Yeah.
There's the Riddler over there. Ooh,
There you
wow. I love that. Beautiful.
Wow.
And then this right here was really hard to build out of Lego.
Oh,
But
the Coke? Yeah.
They got the form right.
That's funny.
But I love like the bridge, all the techniques showing like the curved
Yes,
angles
yes.
going up to hold the railroad.
Mhm.
You got a man down here with some dynamite. They're about to make some crap happen. I love how all the cowboys have red bandanas too.
Hmm.
So that's Civil War because that right there is North.
Yep. It will be a Yankee.
I love that horse right there.
Yeah, that's an expensive horse, probably.
The windmill's great too.
Mm.
Mm.
And then
You know what those windmills were for?
back
Water.
in the day, water.
It was for water. Yep. I only know that because I'd watch Hell on Wheels for a while. I learned a lot. They're pretty wild.
Those TP pieces are expensive.
Oh yeah.
I love how it's got like the cow skull on the front of the train.
I love the vulture.
Yeah.
Built vultures.
Yeah, it's a hair piece with. It's a lot of Jack Sparrows to use.
That's all Jack Sparrow headpieces. A lot of free roaming Mustangs.
I don't know. I thought they killed it.
So,
with
are
this.
these the pictures that were emailed to you?
No. I messaged this guy and they never messaged me back.
Uh,
But like, look at that.
yeah, that looks great. Oh, is it bedtime already?
Red Star Tobacco.
Yeah, brother.
They know someone with a Lego printer.
I love the background.
Yeah.
I love tall landscapes. I appreciate someone who does tall landscapes to fill up the back.
I
Much
appreciate
obliged,
someone.
dude,
I
sir.
want to know. Another thing I want to know is how many people are involved in this.
13.
That's always a tall tale.
Oh, mushroom pieces. I love the mushroom pieces.
I wish they would have done the CMF headpiece though.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that like a dam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, there's actually the otter, or not the otter, but the beaver.
Beaver. Stop, that's so cute.
Who else is going to
Oh,
build?
there's a blue jay. There's someone panning for gold in the back.
They found it.
They found a
Oh
nugget.
my gosh, that's so
Look
cute.
here, brother. I found a nugget. Ew. That was too much.
I don't know. I think, like I said, I
Wait,
really
scroll back down to the right. Oh, that's TNT. I thought someone was getting blown to the far right. Just getting absolutely obliterated.
where here.
All that TNT, I thought that was like someone.
No, that's all I'm
bleeding
saying.
out.
They're blowing apart the bridge.
Yeah. Look at this little cat watching them up there. You see it? To your right?
That-
Yeah.
There's like an owl on the left mid-flight.
Scroll out and go up to the top right. You got Indy and his dad up there.
Yeah,
That's funny.
there's an eagle.
Nice. I bet that guy's name is John.
John Wick
Did you see the squirrel?
right there.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
I don't know. This
Is that coral?
where? No,
The little red piece?
that
Yeah, that's got to be coral.
that's a butterfly. I think that's right.
Oh, the great debate.
The debate that you always seem to lose.
No. Wrong. That is not correct.
I love how they're like the train's bringing in cannons.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man! I want to know like how many pieces that is.
Not
And then we
enough.
got this. Mr. Caden himself.
Ooh. Nice.
I asked Caden, I was like, who do you think you are right now? Like, chill out.
Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars.
But this and this one.
Nice. I like the mohawk.
I like all the gas cans.
Hmm.
Me,
Oh, yeah.
it's so funny to see like the difference between me and Caden's builds though.
Yeah.
So Caden brick built all these gas cans, and I spent the money to buy all the 3D printed ones.
How's not brick history?
Battlefield.
Yeah,
I've talked to him, but he hasn't submitted anything in a while.
I know. Kind of sad about that.
Yeah, he used to do it every week, but I think that he's doing a collaboration or something.
Oh, that makes sense.
Remember those? A while back, he did a mock where he created those like 3 civilian cars.
Yeah.
I'm getting them from him. I'm gonna buy them from him to use in the mock.
Nice.
I told him a long time ago I would, and I guess he's done with them now.
Nice.
Those are going to be the only civilian pieces I put in. I don't know. I got to find something to do. I need to do something with some civilian minifigs, but I don't know where to go or get those.
They're gonna be tan faced.
Yeah, they have to be flesh tone. Which I've got the faces. I just need the bodies.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because all that Lego does now is too modern and too bright and happy.
Yeah. Gene, I need your bricklink skills with your Lego knowledge.
What's that?
What's minifig bodies that I could use for civilians for the Battle of the Bulge Mock around that time period?
So what color?
I mean, they have to be flesh tone, but I don't care what color it is. Like, if it shows skin, it has to be flesh tone. You gonna pass out?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Making me tired.
I need them to look like they're from 1930 or 45.
Man, that's a hard one. I'm also just way too tired to think.
I wonder if some of the Pirates of the Caribbean figs would work.
Yeah. Kinda.
The first piece just went into Gene's bucket.
All right, so there's 88 torsos that have nougat hands.
Well, I'm not worried about what color the hands are. I only need the. I'm only saying, like, if it has skin showing, I need it to be flesh toned.
Right. So if you go look at which ones have nougat hands or light nougat hands, the skin's going to match across the whole minifigure.
I need a bunch of them, Gene. Find me some. I may be able to use
Well,
the
the funny
maiden.
thing is, most of the ones I'm seeing are Harry Potter or Jurassic World minifigures.
So they're going to have, like, new style prints on them.
Yeah.
Well, that don't help me out at all.
For like older looking figures for MOCs, what's your like preferred theme, or I guess like years to use them from?
Well, in the castle that I did, I mean, it was pretty easy because Lego had a castle theme.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to pick off all the minifigs. But the problem is I've never done a mock where the minifigure head color was yellow.
Mm.
I've only done flesh tones. So
Okay.
that narrows it down. A lot of the civilians I had in the castle I did were all coming from K-Town. Which may be what I have to do. I mean, I'm not against it by any means. Because I don't really need that many. BFAB said he hopes I build a Fabuland castle. I would never touch Fabuland, ever. I also, no offense to Maddie, would never touch Animal Crossing. I do kind of want the headpieces, just because I like a thing of collecting weird minifigs.
Yeah, no, they are cool. Like this little one is like a little owl. She has like eyebrows that are kind of like coming out right there. And this one, it's a squirrel. So
See, I would definitely do something with those. I need a whole bunch of random heads that are like aliens for the Star Wars thing I'm doing. So I could definitely use that. BFAB says that was my dream mock. Then you need to build it. Hey, BFAB, are you coming to Chicago this year? If so, that means out of 5 years, I'll finally get to meet you. Gene, are you going? We need to get you to go to Chicago. Oh, he's got me on mute. Wow. Wow. Way to go, Gene.
I wish I could go to Chicago this year, but I just think when is it?
June.
Oh, okay. I would go, obviously. Bryce and I would go together because he's been to Chicago before. And he knows a lot more people than I do, in the community. So definitely, I think that we'd have to plan that in advance. But I think I could possibly do that if it is in June, because that's far enough away.
Do you have any intentions of going into Brick Fair?
Yeah, I definitely. I mean, I'm so close to Brick Fair, Virginia. I'll definitely go again.
I think I've been 4 or 5 years in a row now.
Oh, wow.
It's like what I consider to be my home show.
Yeah, no, I definitely will go back to Brick Fair, Virginia. I feel like that one's an easy one for me to go to. But Chicago's a little more of a hike.
Oh, yeah. At first, I was actually going to rent a truck and take the mock up there. But the renting a truck and driving up there is double the price of a plane ticket.
Oh, wow.
So I quickly chose against that. I will pass on all of that nonsense.
Goodbye. Keep
It's-
away from me.
It's kind of hard for me to go to at least my first convention, because I didn't really know a ton of people in person, and obviously I'm a young woman traveling alone, and so it's kind of a lot for me to put myself out there and go to conventions, because I wasn't going to just go meet a bunch of people that I hadn't met in person from the internet and then stay by myself somewhere. So it was a little bit scary, but now that I know more people in the community in person, and we've become friends, and then also now that my boyfriend can accompany me and everything like that, I feel that's really, really nice, because now I can go try more new things and meet a lot more people and stuff like that.
There was a girl, I'm not going to say her name, but last year at Brick Fair, we were pretty sure she was definitely being stalked.
Mm.
Oh wow.
BFAB says, "Dang, 5 years. That's crazy." Yes, sir. Have a hotel from Monday to Monday. I have one from Tuesday till Tuesday, I believe. He said after 5 years of begging Richard to go, he's finally going to Brick World. Yeah, I've got the hotel. I've got everything except the actual plane ticket. I probably could get the plane ticket now, but back when I tried to do it, it told me I was too far out. Drew, we just need to get you to go now.
I know. I want to. This year is not a good year. Sadly, I don't think for any Lego conventions because we get married in May. So the Atlanta BrickCon happens in like 2 weeks. And then there's another one. But then May rolls around. That's when Brick Fair Chicago is, right?
I have no clue.
Or
I've never been
June.
to
Either way, I
Virginia.
get married in Maine. And then my soon-to-be brother-in-law gets married a month later in June in Utah. We have the honeymoon, then we have Utah, and then we got to go to my parents' house either Christmas or Thanksgiving, and that's in California. And so
Oh, wow.
I'm limited PTO.
You have a lot of travel commitments coming up.
Oh yeah. I'm excited. We get to go to Boston, and we get to go to Zion, and then I think, or somewhere in Utah, I don't remember, and then get to go to California, and then Leanne for one of her friends' bachelor parties, or two of them. Like one of them's going to Florida. They might both be going to Florida. She's going all over the place.
I'm going to Virginia. I'll be at Brick Universe Raleigh. I'll be at Chicago. I'll be at Bricksboro. I got a beach trip in May. In December, I'm going to Disney for another week.
Nice.
What's the Raleigh Lego convention? Because I have family right near Raleigh, so that's one that I could go to easily because I could just stay with my family that's in town there.
Brick Universe.
Okay, June. That could be doable.
It's actually that's the one I was telling you about, that everyone goes there and talks to people about what they've done. They don't just walk around and look at things and nod. They actually converse with you and have conversations.
Okay, so Brick Fair Virginia this coming 2025 is August 2nd to August 3rd.
Well, it's actually from June till, it's actually from July because it'll start always the first weekend or the first week of August, but it goes from that Wednesday till Sunday.
Okay, so where's my calendar?
So when we go from, I normally go from Wednesday till Monday. That way I'm not in there Sunday rushing to break a build down to pack up to leave that same day. I normally take my time, not rush the process, because if you're there to watch everybody break it down or hang out, it gets pretty crazy. And then everybody starts complaining. And last year I pushed the castle off the table, so I stayed a little later just to do that.
Okay, so it's pretty much from July 30th all the way until
yeah,
August 4th.
You can already go on there and buy tickets in the hotel and everything else. Last time I checked, the hotel still had rooms available.
Cool. Interesting, yeah. I mean, the Raleigh one would definitely be, if I'm in town, would definitely be an easy one for me to go.
Raleigh's fun.
Is it large?
It's not as big as Brick Fair.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Brick Fair last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know where the you know where all the vendors were, the big section?
Mm-hmm.
It's not as big as, I take that back. It might be as big as that.
Okay,
It just doesn't have the other section attached to it.
got it. This is what I completed while we were chatting.
Hey, nice.
It's a little caravan of one of the little guys that he has. And then this one is a little, she does like stargazing with a telescope.
That's pretty cool. Like they said, they look cool, like cool sets.
Yeah, they're really cute, and like for somebody that likes a little fun like aesthetic display in my bookshelf and stuff in my bedroom, these are fun ones to add to it for sure.
You mean
And
you
also-
still have room to display stuff?
Barely. I just actually had to like right now I'll show you my apartment is like a wreck because I took like a bunch of my Star Wars sets off shelves, and so I literally just have like
Wait a minute. You took Star Wars down to put Animal Crossing up.
no. Okay, let me explain. Wait, let me get my bin. Okay, so
Tread carefully about what you say right here.
I have all my Star Wars in bags of ton of sets right now. This is just like not even half of this giant storage bin that I have over here of like a ton of stuff. And so pretty much I have a Star Wars shelf right here. Well, I have two primary Star Wars shelves and a bunch of shelves above my computer. But in my bedroom, I have a separate bookshelf. That one is Minecraft, Animal Crossing, and books. So they're separate areas. So I took down Star Wars stuff to display different Star Wars stuff. And I got from this like a minifigure display small business that's in Lynchburg, just south of here. They gave me some really cool stands that they 3D print. So I've put those up now on my display. So I had to remove some things that were taking up room. But I also just moved some lizard cages into my bedroom. And so now I have less Animal Crossing display room. So there's a lot of rearranging going on here.
You'll get to a point where room is no longer available for anything.
Yeah, no, I definitely currently don't have space to display like I don't even think half of my collection, and I have so much backlog it's like embarrassing. So
you're admitting you have a problem.
yeah. Like I haven't built any of my UCS sets, and I have the sail barge, the land speeder, and the cantina. So
you don't have the $150 in Animal Crossing sets you need, but you got the $3,000 worth of Star Wars.
Yeah, you had to invest.
I was all about getting all the UCS sets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the barge, I don't have the TIE Fighter, and I don't have the X-Wing. I pretty much have everything else other than Cloud City.
Yeah, I mean, the sail barge is the most expensive one. Obviously, that I purchased. The cantina, technically, obviously, is not UCS, but then
It's UCS.
It's Master Builder Series.
Yeah, but that's still UCS.
And then the land speeder, that one was only $200. So that one was my first UCS, and I felt like okay about getting that one. And then the cantina was a gift, and then the sail barge was a gift to myself.
Drew, I need you to gift me something like that.
I'll give you a hug and a kiss.
Well, is that worth anything?
About $500.
Wow,
Pretty good.
Not bad. Not too shabby. I do have a question for you then, Maddie, since I don't think anyone on here knows about it. How did your donation thing go?
Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, so refresher if anyone doesn't know, I did a Lego drive through like an Amazon wish list, and there's a children's hospital in South Florida that is called Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, and it's like a really well-known children's hospital down there. So when I was down visiting my family, I donated all the sets, and we donated, I think, 98 Lego sets to the children's hospital.
That's awesome.
Which was insane. So it was really good. I was really happy about that, and like we got to like go deliver them to like the volunteers and everything, so they got to see everything that we were bringing, which was cool. But Yeah, it was very successful. So many people sent stuff, which was like so amazing because I did it last year and I had a really good amount of sets. Like I maybe had like 40 sets, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. But like almost 100 sets this year is actually insane. And they weren't just like $10 small sets. Like there was like botanicals, there was like mechs, there was like microfighters. Like there was stuff that was like pretty decent, like stuff that I would like love to get as a gift. So it was really awesome. And
Yeah.
they get so many donations there, but like they save them throughout the year. So they give some for the holidays, and then for the kids in the hospital have like their birthdays or other holidays, they'll give them out throughout the year. So I was really happy that there was a big variety of themes and sets and stuff. So I feel like there's something for everyone.
That's cool that you did that. There was we were doing the Cool Hand Bricks, done the donation for the people that were in California.
Yeah.
And we ended up losing it out, and we beat the goal, which was really cool. And that's I think that's the first time I've ever done anything with a charity. Somebody last year did some type of challenge where they were challenging influencers, basically. And I hate to say that I fall into a category that's named that, but they were challenging us to donate, basically to randomly pick a foundation, put it up to see if we could get support for it. And I don't know who done it, and I still to this day don't know who done it. But I put up for the foundation for I forgot what it's called, but it's basically like the people who come back from war with like PTSD and stuff. It was for them, and somebody donated. It was only one person that did it, but they did $200.
Oh wow!
That's the only time I've done anything like that. It was like the Wounded Warrior Project or something.
Okay, yeah. I mean, for me, it was easy to know that like people could send in a set that like they could feel part of it, and they could pick something from like the wish list of a bunch of things, and they could pick which one they wanted to send and everything. And then the Amazon wish list makes it so easy. So it was really awesome. It's a great method because like also the hospital only accepts like sealed and unopened gifts, obviously, but not wrapped. And so it's an easy like transfer where I just collect all the items and then I bring it to them and they like divvy it out and everything. So yeah.
I mean, it's really cool that you did that. It's really cool that they all help out with that. Now you know next year it's probably going to be more.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, now I'm like I have to make this a yearly tradition, obviously. So it's going to be really awesome, but I'll see if I can like keep beating my goal every year.
I don't do anything like that, but I'm not sure anything like that exists around where I'm at. I know we do. My job, Subaru, is really big into like Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
That we just donated something. I think it was in like the 1,000 range of coats for kids without coats or people without coats. But other than that, I have not done anything with Lego. How many of those Lego sets went to the hospital without minifigs?
They all had the minifigs.
She's like every single one of them was missing.
Besides the 3-in-1 creator sets, which didn't come with minifigs. So
BFAB said someone explained to him what a Lego influencer is.
I don't even know.
Someone who gets paid to do the same thing you can do because they have a personality. Drew's a Lego influencer. It's Kay today said my wife wants to get the Lego Friends Stargazing camping set to combine with the Animal Crossing Stargazing set. I didn't even know that existed. I'm gonna be honest with you, Friends is not something I buy.
Yeah, I mean, I have one Friends set, and it's the Friends Botanical Garden I took the mini doll figures off of it and like put them in a drawer.
I'm talking about, see, like that right there, you're immediately gaining respect.
I just wanted the botanical garden building because I thought it was cool, but then the big botanical garden came out, so then I also got that.
What's up, Ken?
What is going on, Ken? Yeah, I don't know. I've yet to buy. That's another thing. Like, even if they're on clearance, I've yet to buy a friend set. I don't, like I said, that I'm like really weird because
Or
when I
your
first-
friends.
do what?
Mhm.
You said I need to buy you a set.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, I'll send you a set if that's what makes you happy.
It might.
What set do you want?
That Black Pearl.
Here you go, being greedy, you bastard.
You asked.
I do not buy Lego sets.
I should change my name to the Greedy Brick. That'd be funny.
You should.
That's actually not that bad of a name. It's kind of clever.
I bet somebody already has it though.
Maybe. The Greedy Brick. I don't know. I think that's funny.
I'm gonna guess somebody has that.
I'm gonna hop off now so I can get my work done that I have to finish
Sure.
up.
Yes, ma'am.
But I got to finish 2 little sets, so that was really awesome. And
Yeah,
thank
there
you
you go.
for having me come chit chat and everything. This was a nice break.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
coming on. We appreciate it.
We need to have you on again in the future when you don't have school to do.
No, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I'm technically I'm always working, but this semester particularly is a really busy one. So hopefully get through this, and then I have a little bit of like time over the summer.
There you go.
Well, take it easy. Have fun.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
always welcome
Thanks
back.
again.
Bye guys.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
And then there were 3.
Ah!
I'm sitting here going through. Haley went through a bunch of Lego sets that I was getting rid of, and pulled out all of the gray, the dark bluish, or the light bluish gray, the dark bluish gray, and the tan and dark tan pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going through them to see like what I need for these sets and wanted lists before I order them. And I have there's actually a huge chunk I'm taking out of this, but I will tell you that this is going to be a pretty big build. I've never built anything in boat form. This is the first one. I didn't know that it had this many pieces on it, but there is, just in 1x3 tiles in dark bluish gray, there's 84 of them. So this is going to be a pretty cost-effective set.
Now that's a lot of damage.
BFab said I asked what a Lego influencer is because there's people with like 300 subs that are walking around claiming to be influencers. I don't know. There's people who have a lot less followers than we do, and they're LAN members. So explain that one.
Yeah, explain that one to me.
I will never be a LAN member. I told them when I
I'll
was
be a band member.
I don't even want to be part of that.
I forgot that's actually a thing. Never mind.
Yeah. I will say that I was talking to someone. I really want to push if this is an option. I've had some private conversations with a LAN member that is a little further in than other people.
Mm-hmm.
If Lego has the ability to push what they could potentially want to where you have the people who are getting bricks and pieces and stuff like that, and they're building add-ons to dioramas, and like you taking like Lego sending me a whole bunch of pieces, and then also one of the Star Wars ships, and me showing you like what can be created with it.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to 100% try that, but as far as sets, I want nothing to do with it. I got a Lego piece stuck in a Lego piece.
Hitchhiking.
Yep. I got it out with my teeth. Don't worry. Don't worry, Gene. I got it. Not that
I
you
was
were.
over here about to lose sleep.
You're going to lose sleep? What?
Yeah, lose sleep over you having stuck piece.
VFAB
can't
says
sleep.
LAN accepts people if their unique sub count doesn't seem to matter anymore. When I see someone get in LAN with no. He hit send without meaning to hit send.
Yeah, I don't get that. And I what I think is hilarious is like there is one guy, I don't remember his name. Even if I did, I probably won't even say it. But he had like a total of 120 subscribers. And he made a video kind of crying about why he didn't get into LAN. And like He was like, land should have accepted me. I'm great for this community. I have 100 subscriber, which is more than enough. I'm like,
when I
What?
first started out doing like this, I tried to get into LAN, and I think that they said on like social media you needed like a 10K mark.
yeah.
If
I don't
I'm
know. Like, land would be cool, but I don't have any interest. Once I found out what it was, and like kind of the stuff behind it, I don't. If I would have thought what Shy would have thought, or what Shy did, I probably would have done it. But I'm
What do you
not.
mean?
I like where he builds with people, like at a work, at a bar. I think that's brilliant. I think that's something that utilizes LAN in a great way.
Yeah.
But obviously, I didn't even think of that. Obviously,
I wanted to copy him and take a Brickmania set somewhere and build it just to see, because it's something that not everybody, like anybody, can still go buy some of the sets like the barge like he did. But when it comes to a Brickmania set, there's a lot of people that don't know that crap exists.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do that.
You're building the set with them as this little tank, like, and for $450, this could be yours too.
Exactly. But it's only 21 pieces. Trust me, I see it.
Or you can just get into RC cars and then you can take them to work every day.
I'll pass.
I think you're missing out. Although you work on cars every day, that it's probably not that fun.
Yeah, I'll pass. It's not for me.
It's a lot of fun.
Our RC cars, you're gonna get mad when I say this, but it falls under the same category of why I got out of doing anything with Gundams.
Gundams?
Yeah, if you build one, you're building that truck, right?
Yeah.
And both you and Gene are probably I'm starting a war while saying this, but I'll win this argument. You build the truck, you're done with that truck. You can no longer do anything else with it.
Uh-huh.
You can drive it, you can crawl it, you can do whatever you want to call it, but you still have that truck. So in order to do something else, you got to buy another one. And if you buy one, not all pieces go from one to another. It might be just for that one simple thing. In Lego, I have the ability to. I've taken apart a castle and I'm building Basson.
So where I would disagree with that is that it depends on how open-minded you are and willing to take the risk with RC. Like, okay, right now mine is set up to be a crawler. Then I want to try, after I successfully make it a crawler, I want to make it into a pre-runner or a trophy truck and really stretch its limits there. And then after that, I want to make it into its greatest form. And then with the pieces that I've used before, because as long as I stay in the 1/24th scale, I can pull parts and move parts and cut parts and do different things. And start another one and do the same process from crawler to trophy truck.
But you can do the same exact thing with Lego.
No, I don't disagree with that at all. I'm not disagreeing with that one bit.
And more.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. I didn't do RC trucks or RC cars.
Mm-hmm.
I did Gundams. I've done model cars.
I see Gundams as unbuildable Legos.
What do you mean?
Like you build Gundam whatever, and it's that one thing, and that's it. You could try to modify and create it later down the line, but like for me, RC cars is like my new mock building is building RC tracks.
Gundams actually have the ability to be like you can kit bash them. It's just because they're all so universal. It's just how strict do you want to be like the show?
Mm-hmm.
That
It's just a matter of what you want to play with.
yeah, I mean that too. Either way, it's going to be expensive.
Yeah. I think I also like RC cars because I love off-roading and rock crawling, but I never want to put the money it costs into building that kind of car, nor risking my daily driver in the way that I do with an RC car.
That's crazy talk. Who would do that?
I don't know, some weird Ford guys.
Oh, this is a very fun vehicle. Oh, it's a broken.
Oh no. Oh no. It's Tuesday, my dudes. I'm so glad that tomorrow's Thursday. Because Thursdays are my Fridays.
I wish it was Friday.
Yeah. Tomorrow's my Friday this week.
Tomorrow is my Thursday.
Tomorrow's my last day. I'm just kidding.
Do you want to go Friday to Big Grandma?
This set's never going to end.
Ooh.
She wanted to come in the afternoon, tomorrow or Friday. I'll do it tomorrow because I forgot you were going to not be off.
I'll be there tomorrow. Don't you worry, Tori.
I'll be there tomorrow, Corey.
You gonna be Grandma and Grandpa tomorrow?
Count me in.
You call me pee pee poo poo, whatever you need to.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as Grandma and Grandpa are providing Legos, I'll be there.
Dogs Friday afternoon.
Drew, good luck. I've been trying to get them to buy me Lego for a while now. They won't.
Technically,
Yeah,
they did. That little red heart that they gave us for Valentine's last year.
That is true. That is true.
That is Lego.
Well, full disclosure, I think Tori sent that to the girls.
Mm. It was the boy who built it, though.
It was addressed to the gentleman, though, unfortunately.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
Mine's still sitting here. I keep mine on my desk.
Mine's right there.
We just feel
Haley,
so loved.
Haley put it next to Winnie the Pooh.
There you go. Winnie the Ew.
Winnie the what the?
Winnie the Pooh?
It's K today said Lego literally pays in Lego to promote their product. In tech industry, they give you the product and money.
Mm.
I just need the product. I'd be all right with that.
I just want someone to pay for my hobby. I'm tired of paying for my own hobbies.
Well, Drew, you're getting married, so you need to talk to your wife and tell her that you're
This sounds like premarital counseling again. No, I'm just kidding. You know, we are doing premarital counseling right now, and it's going really well. It's fun.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. You can get a discount on your marriage license.
I didn't know that was a thing either.
Marriage license?
No, like, well, getting a discount. What do you get a discount on?
If you do premarital counseling,
Yeah, but what are you paying for?
the marriage license,
Isn't it like $25?
I don't know. I don't know. Leanne's figured it out. There's either like some states you can get your marriage license for free if you do premarital counseling or a discount, stuff like that.
Do
But-
you go in there and yell at each other?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. It's K today said, Drew, if you want money for your hobby, don't get married. This is trusted advice.
Nice. We were already talking about what our hobby budgets would be per month. She's like, $100 for a hobby budget would be enough, right? I started laughing.
What's her hobby?
Crocheting.
That's pretty good for her then.
Yeah, that's really great. I'm like, so you can get all the yarn you want. Me? No. I can't even afford these 15 bolts for $100. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I mean, Haley doesn't necessarily care that I do what I do, but I don't know that Lego being bought in the relationship would be. I don't know like how to explain it. Like if you were in charge of her hobby, funding it, and she was in charge of your hobby,
Oh, it would look significantly different.
how much more is she screwed than you?
Oh, I mean, shoot, dude, she wouldn't have a quarter of this. Oh,
Got another piece that's stuck inside of a piece that goes in Gene's bucket.
Tori's like, damn it.
I can't get it out. It's a 1x1 tile stuck in a 2x.
Tori's face said it all. I saw her lean back and like.
Tori, Gene told me I had to keep you busy.
Said what?
He said that I said he's supposed to keep you busy.
Oh, there was a lot of he said, I said's right there.
I had 7 orders today. I was pretty busy sorting downstairs too. So,
She's already got 2 days worth of stuff for me to put in inventory.
So what are you waiting on?
live stream.
Man,
We're
sacrifice.
gonna go down there tonight, and she's like, "No, I've been down there all day."
And plus, when we do, we get on here late. So I was like, no.
Why don't y'all just pay me to do it? I'll quit my job. You pay me my yearly salary.
Oh, I can't afford that.
You could, because think about how much more Lego would be put in inventory.
The problem is you got to balance that with how much would go out the back door.
None of it. It would all go out the front door. The back door is to the backyard, and I still have to go all the way around.
Babies are up.
I need some water.
It'd be easier if I just went out the front door, Gene.
That's true.
It's a bigger gate out the back door, though.
Yeah, but I can only fit so much in my pockets. Not going to be too, crazy with it. You get greedy. That's how you get caught.
Come on, babies. Oh, baby.
I'm wondering how much dollars I'm making a dent in this set by doing this. Gene, I need all the pieces.
I'm on my last bag for the Batmobile.
Do you like it so far?
I love it. I mean, it's a really cool build, and I grew up watching that Batman series.
Yeah, you were
So,
in
I mean,
when that came out, were you?
Huh?
You were in your 30s when that show came out, weren't you?
No, not quite. When did it come out? 1960 what?
I think 61, right?
Yeah, so I wasn't born yet. But it wasn't long.
That's the one Batmobile that I do not have, but I have not been, once again, buying Lego sets. So
It's the only Batmobile I have because it's the only one that I, really loved.
I need the tumbler. I take that back. I don't have the tumbler. I don't have the big one. But it's also the worst Batmobile, too. The best is the 89.
I do like the 89. We got an 89 and parted it out.
That was very rude of you. Man, I'm knocking these bricks down like crazy from what I have in this inventory.
Trevor, he doesn't have the 1960s Batmobile, that one.
Yeah, I don't have the 60s. Gene, I'll trade you a Sherman tank for it.
I don't think that's a good deal.
Well, by price it is. I have a couple I can spare. I need to build some more on studio with these tanks to get the next group rolled out.
Lana just said, "Mom and baby checking in."
Yeah, I got a funny video to do with her and the kid. But CapCut went down when all the TikTok stuff failed. So I have not done it yet.
What is CapCut?
Editing software. But apparently it's like the sister company of TikTok. Yeah, the 89 Batmobile is by far the best Lego Batmobile. But it's also maybe the best Batmobile, period. I'm slowly getting somewhere. I'll almost be ready to make I don't know when I'll make an order for this. I need to set myself a goal. That way I can maybe, I don't know, what should I do, Gene? My goal last week was to build 3 buildings. The goal this week was to build 3 buildings. So that'll put me at 6. Let's say
You did 3 last week, right?
Yeah, and I've already got the pieces are coming for me to start the next ones. I don't know, when I get 12 buildings, I'll make the first order for this set. That might be a good little goal.
Okay, this is hilarious. It's got a bunch of stickers in this set.
Yeah.
But it's got printed 1x2 rounded tiles with the Batman logo on them for spinners for the hubcaps.
Most of all the Batman logos that I've seen are printed.
Yeah, but this is 2 sheets of stickers in this set.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you have to run them all up top too? Like on multiple different pieces? Like, don't they have a big sticker that runs like throughout the whole thing?
Yeah, one of the sheets of stickers is one big sticker. It's the label.
Oh.
But the other one's got probably 30, 35 stickers on it.
I need to clear the table off to have room for all this other stuff. I don't think I have anything else in here I'm building. It requires a bunch of dark bluish gray pieces right now. But I guess I could always check. Actually, I take that back. I have the... Damn, I didn't even think about all this.
I've arrived.
You have arrived.
You have arrived.
Hello there.
Hello.
Are you back in the house? Chuck Wyatt said,
What have we here?
Lego and the stickers lately is ridiculous. No consistency with what drives me crazy. Some cheap sets have all printed pieces, and other expensive sets have loads of stickers. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it either. It used to be like you could normally tell when something was going to have stickers and when it was going to have printed pieces, but now it's just there's really no telling. I don't even think Lego knows.
That knowledge is way overrated.
Do what?
That knowledge is way overrated.
It is. Like I used to think if it was like a good set, like a good size set, you could always tell. But now it's really just, I mean, they'll print like a Ferrari emblem on a 1x1, but then you have to put a sticker on for a cockpit in a X-Wing. Don't make no sense.
Did you all hear about the iPhones that have TikToks left on them? They're selling for like $10,000 on eBay.
TikTok is back open now.
I know, but some people aren't able to download TikTok again after what happened.
Yeah.
And so people who have it on their phones are selling their phone for like $2,000 to $10,000, and people have bought them.
All right, I'll be posting my phone in a second.
I know, right? I'm just like, who is that addicted to an app? Like, that's just absolutely ridiculous.
I forgot. What was it? Flappy Bird?
Oh, Flappy Bird was good.
Yeah, but didn't that same thing happen? Like Flappy Bird, if you deleted it, you could never get it back. So people were selling cell phones with it on there.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
It's a crazy, crazy world we live in.
I know.
All right, the last sticker on the mega sheet is the license plate.
What's it say?
2F3567 Gotham City.
Batman.
I never really watched the old school one, but I do have a bunch of comics. That was before my time. I like how I'm just piling up this like Lego that can't use.
Well, it can't use you, okay?
Well, I wish it was an easier way. You know what's really going to be crazy? Is what I'm going to do with all this, like all these tanks when I take this apart. Like that's a real talk. Like that's a good subject. What happens to everything that's like mock specific when you take the mock apart?
It's almost like when you build an RC car. It's very specific.
Like with the castle, I mean, the only thing that was really like mock specific was all the custom stuff I had, and then the minifigs, which I'm not too worried about that. These minifigs, I mean, I can always use them again. These minifigs are a little different. I'm going to be pretty much.
You know what you should do, and I think could be successful, is a series of mixing tanks into everything. So like you do a couple of friends sets or mocks, and you somehow incorporate a tank.
Have you ever seen the picture I took of the castle that had the two Abram or the Abram and the Challenger in front of it?
I think so.
I'll do like an Army of the Dead style build where it's like a castle where there's like a portal and tanks are coming out of it.
There you go. You could do a Walking Dead mock.
No, I don't really like Walking Dead. Well, I take that back. I used to really like it until it got to like season 7.
I think anything after season 4 was
Chuck said that the new Twilight set is $200, and the 2x2 books on the bookcase aren't even printed. The $5 video sets came with 5 printed 2x2 pieces. Well, I don't know. I mean, I will tell you that I have no interest whatsoever in the Twilight set. I don't like Twilight. But I do completely understand and get what you're saying. I think those pieces should definitely be printed over a video set. I know that they thought video was going to be like a big thing.
It's video.
And where you buy the little boxes that came with like a random minifigure, and it would be like a DJ. Video, whatever.
Video, yeah.
I'm still lost. A video?
Yeah.
What's that?
It was a series. It was a theme in Lego that you buy something and it would have random printed pieces in it. So it kind of was going after the market, like the CMFs, where you buy it and you don't know what you're getting. But the thing that you were getting that you didn't know about was just a little printed 1x1 or 1x2 piece. And we have thousands of them in the store that people just don't buy.
Like what Lando does with like the little spare parts. You could say you don't know what you're gonna get, but he'll give you something little.
No, do you remember back in the day whenever you could, I forgot what they're called, but you bought one and you like didn't know what it was inside and you scanned it and it like played a song.
No.
That's what they tried to do with video.
Weird.
But it was a failure.
Sounds like it.
It did not go so well. I'm going to have to clear off the next section before I grab any more pieces off because I got a crap ton on the table. All right.
I think Tori's already called it quits for the night.
Has she really?
I think
What's wrong with her?
Well, she took the dogs out and they came back in. I think that was it.
And way to be a quitter. I just want this me to have the majority of this set. That'll make me happy. It takes 48 1x8 bricks. Holy cow.
Hurly Murly.
But I think that's going to be my goal. I'm not going to buy any pieces for this until I get 12 buildings. If I give myself a goal, I can make it.
You can do it.
Still need 147 1x1s and 138 1x2s.
Dang.
This thing better be big and worth it. Chuck said the red and blue dragon figs were the best things to come out of video, especially with the new D&D green and gold dragonborn. They really shot up in price. Dude, I have a massive baggie over here that has a whole bunch of the D&D figs that I bought just to take pieces from them. I wanted the what do they call it? The Mind Slayer. I wanted all those brains. I got a bunch of them. I don't know what I'll do with them. I know a bunch of the aliens and the stuff I'm going to use as stuff for the Star Wars. And the last time I checked, I think it was like, if I put all this in a cart, it was like $400 and something. So I'm really impressed. Takes it down. I'll be excited to build the. Chuck said the best CMS line for Castle Mox. Yeah, it definitely had a lot of cool pieces. What was the actual D&D set called? That to me didn't do any, like, I don't think it was very good. Didn't it like flop? Or am I wrong about that? Gene, didn't that set flop?
Which one?
The D&D set?
I don't know. I think it was one of those target audience things.
So once people
I think
bought
there
it,
was a certain target audience that loved it.
I should have gotten one, but I did not, sad to say.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, that should have been something that I grabbed, which I guess I still could. I might buy the Jazz Club next. Because that's still the one behind. I'm behind that and the museum.
The meal's done.
Chuck
And
said
Toys Modular's done.
it's really expensive. Trevor said he wants it. It's still out. It's called the Red Dragon's Keep. See, that was another thing. Like they had some really cool molded dragon pieces, but they brick built the dragon for it. I think they could have done better if they were to mold something.
I agree. Oh no, my battery exhausted.
You're exhausted.
Oh no, my eyes are exhausted.
Mine too.
What?
Gotta stand up.
Did you say man down?
I said I gotta stand up
Oh,
and put in the battery.
thought you said, "Oh, man down."
Oh man down. Shots fired. Man down.
Whoa.
All right, I'm gonna be that guy now that I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed early.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all want, we can go ahead and end it earlier.
That works for me.
I'm kind of stuck until I'm ready to make a whole bunch of noise by pushing all this off into a box.
True.
So we can definitely end it early if y'all would like.
It was a fun night and I got a bunch done.
Yeah, it was nice having Maddie on.
Yeah, we need to get her on again.
Yeah.
Chuck said it's hard to beat the old molded dragons. I actually ended up with more than I thought I would ever own, but I do have like 4 of them.
I'll see you guys.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. See you guys later.
Yeah, see y'all later. Everybody take it easy. Come back next week. We should have Lando on. I'll have to send him a link, or I guess to make sure he's still good on coming on. But See y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.